hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like I'm MIDI. Really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age of nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVP. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Heads out on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and start pushing into Vikings territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Let's go now. Black Ultra. Yellow. Ready?
Another game to Junkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
10 black. Black shot. Red. Yellow. Set.
Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Ready?
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. First down, play action. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Okay. Left. 95. Striker. 3. Green gap. Hut.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready?
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 60 red. Smash, red, ready.
Throwing it again here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
And what a screen pass for Judkins. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Ready.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Set. Blue, 32. Steel, black. Hut, hut.
They'll throw for it. Buying some time right. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Dave, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Check, 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 check. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. And now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Vikings start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hardman with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready?
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Set, ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Back to throw now. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You know, I love this game from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Completed over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 from the 32.
Get it. Ready.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Down the left sideline he goes. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Okay, ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A give left side. Jenkins. Lob flat. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready, cut.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's stuck cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Judkins running between the tackles. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
Judkins crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a late score and tie it before the half. McPherson at the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Seahawks take the lead on that successful kick.
Vikings 13.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey,
They kick the running back in motion.
Trap 60. Trap 60. '79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Give to Williams from the gun. He finds space for a few yards that time. With JTT working off the line, hauling him down there. 3rd and short, Daniels. Screen here for Williams. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st to 3. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Down. Ready.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Getting out to his left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Let's go. 52 blue.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9, and that brings up 3rd and short.
Holland on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And there's your man there. It's celebration as he makes his 4th interception of our season. From just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Quick slant, that's Williams. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Check. Gravity lying.
3rd and long for Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he is down at the 30-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 6. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Fields it, and he's going to run this one back for the end zone. He's past the 30. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, quality game, and it move the sticks.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Play fake here, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at 31. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Alert! Alert! Let's go! Let's go!
Another run for Williams. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready! Check up!
Right back to Williams on 1st down. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 3! 3! Steady!
Out of the gun, Daniels. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings bump the lead up to 13 points. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. And go and play action. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Force that to his right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for lack of trying.
And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Handoff now to Judkins. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On second down, a run with Williams. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. And they just get the play off. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they are going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check mash. Check mash.
This one left for Daniels. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
60 red. Drill green.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
He's dropping back to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
It's now third down.
Ready. Set.
From his end zone, third and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. Big gain downfield. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, I think they're over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay, and made a pay in a big-time way.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Seahawks drop the lead back to 13.
Seahawks 21.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that Finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Straight ahead with William. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They stay on the ground with William. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Ready.
The give here on 2nd. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on 1st down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Down. Let's go.
Daniels setting up the play action. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Trying to hit his fullback there. It's 2nd and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Red cycle. Ready, ready. 52 blue, green jack. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
With a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go. Here we ready, ready.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
This time looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield.
say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. This one set up for Daniels. Setting up for the kneel down on third. A designed run. Daniels will keep it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
To the sideline, and he's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing from the gun. Headed out right. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. McPherson at the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And they can't keep that one in bounds. Oh, so that should extinguish the last glimmer of hope of a potential comeback. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. I'm drawn up here for Daniels. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Seattle.